If you're a photographer like me, quarantined, locked down, no photo shoots, nothing to do, and you're just in the house trying to figure out, what am I going to work on? Well, I had a great idea. Well, at least I thought of this for myself. Why not work on old photos from photo shoots that I've never retouched before? We all have those photos that we've done. We have a million frames and we may have only retouched 2 looks, 3 looks out of 5. So, I said, why not go through some of my old hard drives? I'm pretty sure you have one of these and one of these, or the heavy-duty Big Daddy HD, like this one here. One thing we do have to remember, every photo is different. So you're not going to retouch every photo exactly the same. However, it is good sometimes to revisit old photos and work on them, because a lot of times as photographers we grow, we learn new things, and as retouchers we do the same thing. We grow, we learn new techniques, we learn new ways to do what we do. If you're a photographer who also retouches, even better. So it's sometimes good to go back and kind of revisit those old photos, get some extra practice and try new things, new techniques, new creative ideas on your photos. It really doesn't hurt, and it actually only makes you grow and become a better artist in general. So that's what I'm going to do today, and hopefully you will learn something. Hopefully you will take what I've given you and apply it, and yeah. Okay, so I've opened up a picture that I found of an old client I worked with. Her name is Michelle Rice, and she is the general manager of TV One. This is actually one of the images that was not selected from her photo shoot. I don't know why, because I actually really like this image, but for whatever reason they didn't select it. So I think I've kind of been wanting to do an additional shot from her shoot for a while, and this is now the perfect opportunity to do so. So I chose this one because I just like the way her body is positioned. I like the outfit, and I just think it's a really cool shot. So this is going to be the never before retouched photo that I am going to show you guys, and step by step how I go through the retouching process. So what I'm actually going to do is just speed through this retouching, otherwise this video will take way too long. My first step is making adjustments to the overall image. So I adjust the tone, the temperature, I adjust the highlights and the shadows, the clarity. To the left of the photo, it was really blown out, and that came from the natural light coupled with the flash. So I really wanted to kind of take that down and not make the highlights on her and the wall so bright. And I use curves for that as well. I also clean up the background, so I remove things like the outlet on the wall, unnecessary cords, the telephone, and I clean up the edges. All of these are things that I'm removing because, one, I just don't like them. They're distracting in the photo, and I feel like they're also context clues. They kind of let you know the environment where she is. This clearly is not her home. We shot this in a hotel, and I just really didn't like those items and those things in the shot. They were distracting to me. The focus really should just be on her sitting in a really nice room, so I didn't want those things in the picture, so I'm cleaning up the area where I removed them. And now I am removing the glare, the light flare that's on the picture in the back behind her on the left. So I copied the picture to the right because it's exactly like the picture on the left. And I composited it behind her head. And now I'm just cutting out pieces from the picture on the right, and I'm blending it to the picture on the left. I'm cleaning it up, just making sure that you can't identify that it was a cut and paste job, basically. Because you never want to show those telltale signs that, you composited something into the photo. You want it to look natural, like it was already there. And I'm cleaning up just other parts of the photo. There was a woman showing there in the shadows that was taking pictures of her while I was shooting. And now I'm cleaning up her skin, removing any, marks, any blemishes. cleaning up lines, making sure she doesn't have any dark circles under her eyes, brightening her eyes, sharpening different parts of her face, cleaning up her hair. And then I move on to color grading. I use color balance, and there's tons of different ways you can color grade an image, but I'm using color balance. I adjust the contrast and things like that. So there you have it. This is the before and the after. I really hope you enjoyed my video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can follow me on Instagram at Michael Letterlough Jr. or you can find me on Facebook at Michael Letterlough Jr. Photography.